Stale coffee and vinyl flare around me. Every turn throws my shoulder into the police car door, and the cuffs bite deeper. The divider rattles when the officer accelerates. Codes crackle through the radio, meaning nothing to me and everything to them. Sunlight streaks across the back window, hitting my head while my breath comes in short bursts I can't quite tame. Why did they arrest Red? Tears won't stop falling. The question piles up behind my teeth, heavy and loud, but I swallow them because anything I say becomes another line in a report that already decided who I am. The car jerks as we turn. My shoulder slams into the door hard enough to rattle my teeth. I stare at the scratched window, at the warped reflection of my own face, and try to anchor myself to something solid. Red's voice keeps cutting through my thoughts, sharp and commanding, telling me to go home and to get out of the way. The memory twists tight in my chest. The car slows and turns into a narrow drive behind a building with peeling paint and concrete that looks tired of holding secrets. A side door opens, and light spills out in a flat white sheet that makes my eyes sting. My door gets yanked open. The officer I hit snarls.
"Turn your body toward me. Feet out first."
I obey. He grabs my cuffed wrists. "Don't touch me!" I warn and try to shrug out of his grasp.
"You're not in a position to give orders,"
he retorts, gripping tighter. "Ouch! You're hurting me!"
"Then stop fighting, or it's going to be worse,"
he threatens. My lips tremble. I force myself to let him guide me. He pushes me through the door, and bleach and damp paper hit my nose. My stomach flips while my shoes squeak on tile. We pass a row of doors that buzz and click shut behind us. Each sound lands heavy, stacking on my ribs, and the air thickens in each new room. I assess each one, hoping to see Red, but he's nowhere. My insides quiver harder. What if I never see him again?
Fluorescent lights flicker, their buzz crawling under my skin and washing the room in hard white. I continue to pace. 4 steps to the bars, 3 back to the bench, then I turn and repeat. Concrete dust coats the air, sharp and dry, scratching the back of my throat every time I breathe deep. My wrists still burn where steel bit into them earlier, a heat that pulses when my hands clench without permission. It's all tolerable. What isn't is Blue. Her face keeps cutting in, bright and furious under the sunlight, her mouth forming words I couldn't hear over the sirens. A cop's hand dug into her arm, too firm, too close, and the flash in her eyes, full of confusion and sorrow, haunts me. I grip the bars and lean forward, staring down the empty corridor. Somewhere, a door slams hard enough to echo. Somewhere else, a man laughs, raw and broken, then coughs until it sounds painful. The sounds layer over each other, a soundtrack that never ends. She doesn't belong in places like this. Bright rooms suit Blue, rooms where smiles cut and promises carry weight. She belongs among people who understand power without having to raise their voices. The thought that she might still be running on adrenaline, still demanding answers from men with badges and tempers, makes my jaw lock tight. I force myself to slow my breathing. Panic won't open any doors. Yet rationale isn't working. My heart races faster. Attorneys line up in my head like ghosts. All names with billboards and clean shoes. Men who sell reassurance in 30-second spots. Yet my gut says none of them would last long once certain phones started ringing. None of them would know how to contain a situation like this. Jesus. How did I get myself into this?